We all seek validation in life. We all want someone to tell us that they see life the same way we do. It makes us feel better about ourselves and about the world around us. Well, I'm no different. I also seek validation, but not necessarily about the world around me, but the world I visit, the astral plane, the transition. However, it's not easy to find other people who will admit to having visited the astral plane or who work as death escorts as I do. So it's not always easy to find someone to say, hey, yeah, I've been there. I do that. You're not crazy. It is real. I write answers on a Q&A forum called Quora. And while writing answers, I also like to look at what other people have written. This is what led me to a man named Richard Martini. Richard Martini investigates reports of NDEs and between life events. He started doing these investigations when he lost his loved one. I say lost, although what really happened is she moved on. She left this plane and moved on to the next one. And she tried to tell him that everything was okay. And she tried to show him where she was and what she was doing. That prompted him to realize that this isn't the only life. There's more beyond this reality that we see. So as a movie director and writer, he took his skills and he started investigating what lies beyond. What is the afterlife and where do we go from here? In his investigations, he has managed to come across those people in the afterlife and in this life who validate my own experiences. Those experiences I've tried to share with the world, but never really knew whether what I was experiencing was imaginary or not. I believe in what I saw. I believe in what I do. I really do, but sometimes I doubt myself. Don't we all? Don't we all have doubts sometimes? So it was nice to see and to experience through his investigations the fact that I'm not just hallucinating, I'm not just making things up whole cloth, that these things are real. Because as I say in my own talks with people and my own presentations, it's hard to bring proof back from the afterlife. Proof is facts and figures and tangible items, and the afterlife is not a physical place, so it's really hard to bring back physical proof when you're not physical. But even though it's difficult to bring back physical proof, Mr. Martini has managed to at least demonstrate for the sanity of most of us that what we see is real, and that's proof enough for us. He has managed to communicate with those on the other side. He has managed to show others communicating with those on the other side. And he has managed to show how we have all spent time on the other side and come back, that this isn't the only life we have. And while we're over there, it's not just a big globe of nothing. It's not angels and harps and clouds. It's a whole other life over there. There are things that we do, jobs that we take, tasks that we complete, and lessons that we learn. It's not just sitting around doing nothing, though if you want, you can do that for a while. But I tell you, a whole afterlife of sitting around doing nothing can get really boring. So most of us have tasks and lessons and jobs, and it may not be 9 to 5, but it's still a job. It's things that we want to do and people we want to meet and help we want to give. So you need to, or you would have fun if you read some of his books and got a look at some of the realities that are available to us once we leave this one. Take a look at the flip side. Use Mr. Martini's books to help guide you through the flip side. That's what he calls the afterlife, the flip side. It's the other side of here. It's another way of life. It's where we go when we're done with here. And it's an interesting view to see what he's captured in his books. So look for the flip side. Look for flip side number 2. Take a look at what he's got to say. I think you'll enjoy it. I know I did.